Effective content requires constant feedback. Adobe RoboHelp Server 9 provides feedback analytics to help you with content optimization. This video shows you the process of feedback analytics and how you can use these reports. Also, because we live in a search-centric world, we will show you how your users can achieve better search results. This video is part of a series. We invite you to watch the video titled Managing Access to Areas in RoboHelp Server 9 to get a complete picture of its benefits. Of course, we all want to create the best content. In the best of all cases, you create, publish, measure, and constantly improve it. But what to improve is the big question. Most of the traditional ways of gathering feedback are flawed. Things such as feedback forms, emails from the user, or from your call center depend on someone taking the time to contact you to report their comments, and often they don't know how to reach you. Technical communicators are looking for better solutions. Until now, they have had to rely on traditional web traffic analyzers and the growing popularity of Google Analytics. However, these approaches do not adequately serve the unique needs of the help author. As is often the case, it seems the 80-20 rule applies. 20% of your topics are getting the most visits. So identifying those topics is a big step to improving content and helping your users get where they want to go. With Adobe RoboHelp Server 9, all your users have to do is to visit your content and search for what they want. The RoboHelp Server database collects a record of which topics are visited and how often. It also collects verbatim the words entered into the search box. Of course, no personal information is collected, simply that a visitor accessed the topic or searched for a particular term. As you will see, when combined with other statistics, it becomes possible to generate very rich and valuable feedback reports. This will help you fine-tune your content and monitor the improvement over time. Nowadays, multiple authors need to publish to multiple areas. The areas can even be password protected. A powerful search engine helps the user find what they are looking for. So these feedback analytics are designed with the technical communicator in mind. RoboHelp Server works as a companion to Adobe RoboHelp 9, the authoring tool. It is a powerful database application which hosts the content of application help, knowledge bases, policies and procedures, e-learning content, and, of course, product manuals. There are 7 feedback reports. In the next few minutes, we'll take a look at them and see how you can use them to make your online content more effective. Here's the Frequently Viewed Topics Feedback Report. You can see in this pie chart how quickly you can determine which topics are the most visited with this summary. Another part of the report is much more detailed. Here you can see very clearly the topic title itself, the percentage it has been visited, along with the actual number of times viewed. The file name and the relative path make it easy for the author to locate the topic in the RoboHelp project. Here's the Frequently Searched Terms Feedback Report. You can see in this pie chart how quickly you can determine which terms were most searched for with this summary, and the more detailed view. Here's what an international food company does with that report. They have an enormous customer sales center, and their customer representatives must look up the information quickly. Otherwise, the dreaded, "Wait a moment, I have to call my supervisor" comment will happen. Time is money, so every month they generate a report to determine which topics are most visited. Then, rather than guessing what should go into an frequently asked question topic, the author can create an FAQ for each subsection based on real feedback. If you're like most authors, you want to know what your users are searching for. This is one of the pillars of feedback analytics to help you improve content. Search terms with no results. This may be the most critical of all the reports. This is where someone cannot find what they're looking for. This is frustrating for your user and ultimately for the author. Here's the detailed view of the search terms with no results. This is certainly a red flag for filling a gap in your content. Another Adobe RoboHelp Server author reports a double benefit. This UK company creates software and could tell from feedback analytics where the weaknesses were in some of the application user interface. The developers were impressed with the statistical results, which gave them solid metrics for usability improvements. The Search Trends report shows how often the user is not getting search results. This is a good indicator of the overall health of your search results. If it peaks too high, you may want to add project synonyms or topic search keywords. We'll show you how to do that in a few moments. Usage statistics really gives you 5 different reports. Here you see peaks and usage over time. There are also ways to see the number of times a page has been viewed or pages visited. As you try to make your content accessible and compatible with different operating systems and web browsers, here is a report that gives you a percentage breakdown of each. RoboHelp Server 9 can be used for application help as well. This is where the user of an application presses the F1 key or clicks on a help icon. The right topic should open up at the right time. The author and application developer work together to assign map numbers and context IDs to topics. This report will let you know how often the user is accessing the topic from the application. That is tremendously useful for the author who perhaps wants to pay more attention to those topics. It also helps the application developer in making usability modifications in future releases. If there are errors in the help system, such as missing context-sensitive help map IDs or other errors, this report can help diagnose the issues. As you generate the reports, you may prefer to show only certain columns of information for special presentation purposes. This is easily done by selecting only the ones you want. To focus on a certain date range, you can generate reports based on any range you prefer. In another video of this series, you will learn more about special areas that can be created by the help author. The areas can even be protected by user password authentication. In this case, it is good to know that your feedback analytics reports can be customized to filter results according to the special areas. In this example, there is a password-protected area for human resources, as well as for the area for sales staff. We invite you to watch the other videos in this series for a more detailed look at this process. Finally, you can print copies or export the data as a CSV file, which then can be imported into Excel, Crystal Reports, or perhaps a database application for merging and sorting with other data. There are many search features which we're going to explore. They are so important because of the many feedback reports or monitoring the searches. Here's a tour of a RoboHelp Server 9 knowledge base, with an emphasis on the search techniques and how those are used in feedback analytics. Of course, as always, the look and feel is completely flexible and controlled by the author's design. Corporate color schemes and branding are aided by the RoboHelp Skin Editor. This is an employee policies and procedures project. Perhaps the user would like to take some time off, so the word leave is placed in the search box. The attendance topic is ranked as the number 5 topic, but the user can see from the search context where it says study leave that this is the topic they are looking for. RoboHelp Server 9 allows the user to search through non-HTML content such as PDFs and Microsoft Office documents. So here we have a PDF show up in the search results. Now here's something even better. It's called a topic search keyword. Here in Topic Properties, the author enters the word leave in addition to the word legal as an extra keyword. This will give more weight to the search rankings for these keywords. Now regenerate the primary layout and publish to the RoboHelp server. You'll notice that instead of the previous ranking of number 5, now the attendance topic is ranked number 1. This is a powerful technique for authors to assist their users in finding just the right information. Now search for the word credit. 2 topics are returned. However, we are interested specifically in credit in general and not credit cards. So we will use a Boolean expression of credit, not cards. Now there's only 1 topic that meets that criteria. Now search for company buildings. There are 19 hits for that search. Way too many. To refine the search, place the phrase in quotes and try again. This time, instead of 19, there's only one, a much more refined search. Wildcard searches are also supported. Search for the word work, but add an asterisk. The results now include workbook, workload, and workplace, in addition to just plain work. Earlier you saw a feedback report called Search Terms Not Found. Of course, this is not good. Project-wide synonyms are a tremendous way for authors to address the problem of jargon, nicknames, and even misspellings that cause searches to misfire and result in frustration for the user. Here's how to add a synonym. We'll say that your feedback report tells you that users often search for the word loan payback instead of the more formal term repayment, which is found in the actual topic. This is a perfect scenario for a synonym. Go to Project Settings and the Synonym Editor. The word in the topic is repayment, so create a synonym called payback. Job done. Oh, as you can see, we already added the UK spelling of color to the US English spelling. We've already created a publishing destination to the Adobe RoboHelp Server 9, so just click the Generate Primary Layout icon. Back in the web browser, search for the term payback. Sure enough, there is the topic that has the synonym word repayments. That means less frustration for the user. There's another major new feature added with Adobe RoboHelp Server 9 that speaks to the issue of community-generated content. Of course, the technical communicator creates the authoritative content in the main knowledge base or help system. However, sometimes it's a good idea to augment this with the growing amount of content generated externally in wikis, blogs, Twitter, and other Web 2.0 sites. To make this happen, RoboHelp has introduced External Content Search. Here's how it works. From the Project Setup pod, edit the External Content Search properties. As an example, here we have added the Adobe TechCon blog with custom search term keywords of authoring and RoboHelp. The URL is entered and a description. Now search on the word RoboHelp. The live Adobe TechCon blog appears in the topic pane. Here the user can take advantage of up-to-the-minute happenings posted by those on the Adobe RoboHelp product team, a good example of external content search. Adobe RoboHelp Server 9 combines powerful search results with feedback analytics reports. Finally, the author has useful metrics to improve content and help the user find what they're looking for. Be sure to watch other videos in this series for more on Adobe RoboHelp Server 9.